Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Are you gonna stand the whole time?
Yes.
I kind of want you on camera. I don't know what this look is.
What's wrong with my look?
Show everybody what you're looking.
This is what I look like now.
Yeah.
I've been gone for a year and a half.
Mabel doesn't like it.
Mabel, first of all,
Mabel
soldier
doesn't.
coming home.
Mabel was
Soldier coming home.
thrilled.
Mabel was thrilled.
To see you. This is all going in, okay?
All
Because we don't have a lot. I mean, we do have a lot to talk about.
Well, the budget got cut, so let me get out of
The budget got cut.
I'm just kidding.
The budget got cut.
That's all the fans are going to see from me.
All right. But they're going to hear from you.
They're
in
definitely
your
going to hear from me.
nasal ass voice. Did you get mouth tape yet? Welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans, you guys. We're here. We're taking our socks off early. We need the views. We skipped, I think, 2 weeks.
Sorry, guys.
It's nobody's fault. You know, life gets ahead of us. I painted my toes green for the Eagles after they won the championship game, pre-Super Bowl. So they did win because of me. What's the matter?
Nothing.
You're
They're
a Giants fan.
No, their feet.
My feet are clean?
I just don't like feet. It's just me.
Oh, right. You're not a foot person.
That's right.
Neither's Drew, really. But my guys are. They love it. And I'm a foot person because I was a dancer for so long. I mean, I don't like guys' feet because
I never got to ask you that during our time together. Do you even like guys' feet?
no, because you guys are gross. And
You want guys to like your feet?
yeah, it's
All right.
women are clean. We got pedicures. Like this is even like obviously Super Bowl was when a while ago, but I don't know what day it is. But guys' feet, nah, you guys got hairy big toes. You don't clip your toenails enough. And when you do clip them, you don't file them after. So you're like coming in jagged edge, just ripping my legs apart under the covers.
I have nice feet, but they smell.
Why?
Really bad. Because I'm always moving.
That's not why. It's what you eat.
It's what I eat. I am what I eat.
Stinky cheese.
In that case, I'm a big.
What? You're a big
Nothing.
what? A yeast infection
Nothing.
eater? Yeah, you're a big cottage cheese,
me.
ricotta. I don't even know if we can say yeast
Those are my favorite
infection.
cheeses.
Rigot.
Rigot. That's right. From Staten
Um.
Island.
So we're back. We'll take both socks off. We need the views. We got to get back in on it. I mean, the socks are probably dirty because I've been cleaning my apartment. Sort of, kind of. I've been away. I've been on the road a lot, you guys. I went where did I go? From Chicago, back to New York, to Tampa, back to New York, to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been to Turks and Caicos, Pat?
No.
Poor.
I've been to Lebanon and Canada.
Oh my God. You've been to what? One third world country and the new country that USA is about to own.
That's
USA.
right.
USA.
USA.
I don't even I can give her live with or without Canada, give it to us. Don't give it to us.
I don't even think about Canada in my day to day.
No. It's such a non-country. It's like a whatever.
But they think about us.
Of course they do, because we're under them trying to come up there and take. Everybody's freaking out. Here's the thing. Everybody needs to stop watching your local news. And this, because I think it just gets in people's heads and they every day like, oh my God, he's done this. He's done this. He's done this. And I'm not saying everything is good and fine and cool, but I'm kind of glad we're not sending $4 million or whatever dollars to Mozambique for voluntary male circumcision. I feel like if you want to get circumcised, you should pay for it yourself. I also don't know what's true and what's not true anymore. So Elon very well could have put together a list and be tell him we're paying for fucking circumcisions in Mozambique. That'll piss him off. But then, when we're trying to then this other guy was talking about the DEI and stuff. And he's like,
what's that?
That's it stands for something diversity institution.
Oh, okay.
What do you
asking you?
Well, look it up. You're supposed to be.
Right. I'm supposed to be looking stuff up.
You're a person.
I forgot about that part.
It's the diversity part of the government or whatever. And it's like, I'm more of I believe in a meritocracy. I think that, the best person for the job should get it. And I think that we've had enough fucking
diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Listen, the point that one guy brought up though was that might affect veterans who are like amputees and stuff that have like served our country, and like those programs make it easier for them to get jobs. So whatever, go like dismantle whatever you want, but like make sure we take care of those guys. Like make sure you get back, because I've always felt like the body shame movement was like fucking stupid, like the no body shame, because fat people just like took it over. But for people who have like one limb, there should be no body shaming for them, especially if there's like they're Olympians and shit. But if you're like just fat by choice, like Pat,
I miss that movement, man.
The no body shame movement. Oh yeah, you forgot to ride that wave. Fucking killer whale. You my armpits are hairy. They're a little hairy.
Oh, okay. No, it's nothing.
That's nothing because my hair doesn't grow that fast, but it has been a while. Because I'm like, when I'm like beach vibes, when I'm like in like tropical girl mood, we're not really, I don't want to shave my body that much. I'm gonna tomorrow because I'm seeing my man. But I'll clean it up nice for him and Jim Norton. But yeah, Turks and Caicos was beautiful. I went there with my best friend, my BFF, Micah Elizabeth Fox. It's funny, we're both rich and we have these broke ass boyfriends. So we're like, let's go. Like, let's leave them in the States, get your passport, and let's go fucking ball out. Because with her and I, we are the dinks. We are the dual income, no kids. Me and Micah. So she's in love with you. You should have seen the welcome that Pat got when he walked in. Mabel hadn't seen him in how long? Oh, you can't. She's acting so cute with me too. Like she's showing off. She's a different dog. She was like putting her head on my legs. She's being much more affectionate. And it's 100% Pat. She loves men. If I left her with a strange man, she wouldn't look back. She wouldn't care.
So it's not just me.
No, it's any man. Drew's just like not that into her. Like you're into her. You like love her. You like let her.
Kiss her on the lips.
You kiss her on the lips. You pet her. You want to play with her because you had a lab.
I had a lab.
And
Thanks for bringing that up.
And what did those lab tests say? Fat.
Cholesterol only +6. Only 6 over. Pretty good.
I thought you were hitting the gym though.
No.
Weren't you working with Christine? Weren't you guys like pumping iron?
Yeah,
once?
A couple times.
Oh,
well, the thing is, I think he just brought me to just make himself feel better.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
Well, then there we go.
But you also get out of it stuff too. I mean, It is what you...
Right. But I don't like going with someone I can't keep up with. It just like puts me down a bit. It doesn't challenge me to do better.
It doesn't?
No.
It should inspire you though.
Inspire me.
To what? Eat more? I like, you guys know I am an addict, and while I haven't had alcohol for close to 8 years now, or not, it's either 8 or 9 years, I forget. I should check my app. But I have been like on and off the pot for a while, and I was smoking too much pot like the beginning half of this month, like even January, and I was noticing I was putting on a little weight because I get really bad sugar cravings when I smoke weed. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, dude, you're fucking bench pressing however much, 75 pounds. You can eat a fucking donut. But then one donut becomes 2 donuts, becomes 7 donuts, becomes a donut a day. And you got to cut it down. And ever since, I've been like feeling slimmer. I haven't smoked pot for...
Your weed thing is baked goods.
Yes.
Yes or yes?
Yes. I mean, sugar in general. I like a sugary latte. I love honey. They love honey.
Oh.
Turks and Caicos, we got there. We went. So your girl is, for some reason, a Caribbean 10. No, I couldn't walk by a man without him asking for my number. I'm like, I'm leaving on Thursday. He's like, we can have fun. I'm like, I'm out of here. My flight's tonight. He's like, who was it? Harrison with a Y. He was the bartender at the Ocean Club where we stayed, bartender. He got me a lot of iced coffees. But day one, he was like, what's your name? And I'm like, Kerryn. And he's like, Karen? I was like, no, it's Kerryn with a Y. He's like, I'm Harrison with a Y. I was like, maybe this is it. Maybe I never leave. Maybe we were meant to be. And then we went snorkeling. You went snorkeling? Probably not. You can't breathe through your nose.
Breathe through my nose.
You don't breathe through your nose when you snorkel, Pat.
I can't breathe through my nose like now.
No, I know. But snorkeling, you can't breathe through your nose.
Not supposed
you can only breathe through the mouthpiece.
Oh, I'd be really good at that.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
And you're buoyant. So we saw a bunch of cool stuff. Turks and Caicos, the third largest coral reef in the world. Did you know that?
I did it. What's the first two?
Belize and something I forget. How do you like that?
I like that.
Guess. You guys can guess.
Yeah, sound off in the comments.
Sound off in the comments what
First
number
two.
one is. I think Belize is number 2.
And we'll go there for a Patreon.
We'll go. I like this. Assets, incentives, whatever. We're doing
They
it.
need something to do.
Yes.
They're just like watching you and your feet.
I know.
on
They've
the
already
couch.
come. We're
That's right.
They've
They came in the first 3 minutes.
Go Birds.
They came in the first 3 minutes, sat for 5 minutes, heard you had a boyfriend the 8th minute, and then checked out.
They're
Now
out.
we're here.
They're out. Don't worry. It's not going to last. I'm telling you, then there's these kids. This one kid, he was 21 years old on the snorkel boat and just only had eyes for me. He was just asking Micah how old I was. I was like, I'm 21. He goes, I'm 21. I was like, yeah. I was like, we're 21. I was like, we like the same music. I was like, play some of our songs. Then, and this is on my Instagram, there was a slide that went off the snorkel boat and I was obsessed with it. I kept asking the captain, I'm like, when do we do the slide? He's like, after we snorkel. I was like, all right. And then we got to Iguana Island and we pull up to Iguana Island. I'm like, yo, when do we do the slide? He's like, after Iguana Island. I'm like, you lied to me. So then we finally do the slide. And those slides, you got to lube them up with like soap, like liquid soap. And they lubed it up perfectly for Micah. She had a perfect dismount. I got footage, really cute footage of her going down the slide, la da 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 da. And then me, they hadn't lubed it. And I kept asking, when do we lube? Are we lubing? And they're like, no, you're fine. You're fine. I'll film you. Micah's like, I'll film you. Go ahead. And in my head, I'm like, they know what they're doing. They're slide experts. They wouldn't let me go down lube free. But that's exactly what they did. And my fat ass got stuck on the fucking slide. This is my melatonin tea. I've already taken my nighttime probiotic. Shout out to Yay Day. It has 72% of the daily magnesium that you need and a bunch of enzymes and probiotics. So you shit like a dream in the morning. And that's not an ad. That's just me telling you guys how to get your poop out. Because some of you guys are fat because you have stuck poop. Go get an enema. I've gotten a liquid enema thing before. Go get one, Pat.
Have you ever gotten a colonic?
Is that the same thing?
Is that when you shoot like water up your ass?
Yeah.
And it drains
I've
out?
talked about it before. Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yes. It was slightly painful because I had some trapped gas. I didn't have too much poop up there, but I had trapped
What's new?
my farts. I farted in front of Drew in Houston at a barbecue place in public, like a really loud fart.
What did he think?
He didn't even crack a smile. He was like, you're disgusting. Damn. Yeah. It was a bad one. It was like, because I laughed. I didn't even know it was coming. And it just, because I probably fart like once a day. Like when I wake up in the morning, then I like have a long one that's been brewing in my sleep. But other than that, I don't really fart. But we've been living off barbecue in Texas. Fucking brisket nonstop. Brisket in, brisket out, baby.
So what did the colonic do?
Oh, so when I got it done, it was a lot of bubbles. It was like a little jacuzzi next to me. It looked like miso soup.
Did anything like come out? They did, like for you, nothing would really come out. For me, I think I would have like McDonald's from 4 years ago.
Right.
Come out.
A trapped hamster. You'd have all these fucking things coming out of Jared's rings.
He's not there yet. That's the next level.
That's next level friendship. Him penetrating your bunghole. So yeah, lots has been going on. Shout out to Side Splitters. Haven't talked to you guys since then. I fucking love Side Splitters. Shout out to BT. Just an awesome club, awesome crowds. Did 4 shows there. My mom and Marsha came. Marsha. Put them up at a cute little Hilton, and they were in St. Pete. We went to the Dolly Museum. We got some great beach days. It was like 78 and sunny in St. Pete. And then, yeah, it was great. Had a great time. Aaron Putnam did great. Had a great time. Before that, I was at Zany's. I did Zany's Rosemont and Zany's proper Old Town, whatever you want to call it. Both shows great. Saw my friend Matt Rodriguez that I went to college with, who is the host of like Good Morning Chicago on like NBC. I'm probably saying that name wrong, I think. But he also does Matt in the Mornings. Check him out. Follow him on Instagram. Check him out. Really funny, really handsome. So yeah, those are things that have been new in my life. I think that's like a lot. Like I'm a Delta, Elite, whatever, Diamond, Premium, whatever it is. I am, when I check in, if I ever have to check in person, like I did at Turks and Caicos, they make the employees say something. They curtsy. They go, thank you for being a Diamond Elite. I got bumped up to first class on both my flights.
Are you going to bring up Delta without
the crash?
talking about
Listen, I think I should get points for not bringing up the crash. Like, what crash? Oh, a plane landed upside down. Like,
they don't
big
watch
deal.
The news. This is their news.
This is their news. And it's like, oh, you've never been on a roller coaster before? Like, big whoop. Get your suitcase. Get off the plane.
Upside down.
Did people die?
I don't think so.
I don't either. So,
well, we're really early right now. So like,
it just happened. It crashed in Toronto, right?
So if anyone died, we wouldn't know yet.
Yeah,
But
we would.
I saw people like getting off the plane with their bags and stuff.
Yeah.
Video.
That leads me to believe nobody died. But I could be wrong. And yeah, I guess, that's going to fuck up your afternoon if your plane lands upside down. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's also, if the plane landed upside down, something was going bad. And the pilot obviously thought fast. It was like, our best bet is to land upside down. I'm not a pilot. I don't know. I mean, it's like if they landed face regular, maybe they would have all combusted and died. And maybe upside down was the most safe choice. Let's go to our AMA. Don't worry, I have
Sound off
it.
in the comments.
Yeah, keep sounding off in the comments.
We want to hear what you have to say.
On the boob tube. See, that's how.
Welcome to Boob Tube.
That's how.
Welcome to OnlyFeehans on Boob Tube. I like that. Let's use that as a drop to start the episode.
Boob tube. Sorry, I have such bad ADD. I just started looking at my texts. I'm popular today.
AMA Instagram. They all follow you.
What? No.
And if they don't, they should be. Follow Kerryn Feehan on Instagram.
Yeah, follow me on Insta because I lose followers every time I post a picture of my butt, and I'm never going to stop
And
doing that.
Subscribe to OnlyFeehans on YouTube while you're at it.
Yeah, why not? You're a beautiful white chick. Not a question, but thank you. I can tell that person likes.
You're a beautiful white chick?
Yeah.
That's how you should ask it.
Oh, right. You're a beautiful white chick? No.
Because it is ask me anything. It's not say me anything.
It's not SMA.
SMA.
That's funny, Pat. It's not say me anything. Want to hook up the next time you're in Austin?
Yes, do it.
That
was Joe Rogan.
It's actually hot.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe Rogan.
He has a nice jaw. Joe Rogan follows me on Insta. That's big.
And he watches OnlyFeehans.
Yeah, he does. Woo, he's watching. What up, Joe? When are you coming to Minnesota?
Ever?
Summertime?
Yeah, July 31st.
Yeah, I would attend your state of Minnesota sometime between the months of June and August. So hit me up, tag when you guys want me to come to your city. If you want me to come to your city to hang out, I'm not going to do that. But if you want me to come perform at a club, find a club, tag me on their page and say, hey, club, bring Kerryn here. And then we'll go from there.
Before she comes to Minnesota, lose the accent. Come on.
Don't you know? Don't Fargo. Don't you want to go to Minnesota?
Put that away.
Can I open for you? I got a solid 5 minutes and a hard 7 inches.
Yes. Yes, the next Shane Gillis.
I mean, if those jokes are any indication of what you're gonna do on stage, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. So you're not pregnant. I feel so bad for everybody who fell for that. Like,
first of all, you got me.
Did I?
With a straight face like 2 months ago. Like in a car ride home. I'm like, are you pregnant? I was like, I'd be a good godfather, Kerryn. And she'd be like, what?
You would because you're a Christian.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you. I don't know if I've told the story of why I did that. I mean, we're talking, this is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. everybody was posting those carousels of their year in review, right? And I had such a great year. I had a stellar 2024. I went to Italy. I was in Tyres. I went to, Martha's Vineyard with my family. I took a lot of great trips. I did a lot of cool things. A lot of cool comedy stuff. And so I kept trying to put together one of those carousels with like little clips, little pictures. And I kept saying, this clip's too long. This is too short. This isn't the right format, like 3 times. And I was also going in and out of the sauna at the gym. So my phone kept overheating. So my frustration level was so high. And like by the 3rd attempt, I was like, fuck it, interracial baby. That's how my brain works. I was like, I need attention. I need attention somehow. Who am I taking with me? Ian Lara. Ian was so funny in the comments too, because he keeps getting tagged. I think I probably tagged him. And he's like, guys, I think that Kerryn's choice of words in these photos may be leading you to believe something that isn't the case. So yeah, if you did fall for it, I kind of pity you. I worry about your intelligence.
That's not fair.
Why? Because
I was excited.
You were. You thought that I would let a guy that I'm not even dating knock me up.
No, I wouldn't think that.
You thought I was dating Ian.
No,
I tried to date Ian.
I just want a little tiny baby running around. Selfishly.
Listen, somebody's fucking carrying in their 50s. I just saw. So never say never. I mean, we could still throw some like young slut's egg up there and fucking have me pregnant. We could do it. The guy I'm dating, everybody knows is Drew. I don't know. Drew's loads would do the trick. We'd have to have like donors all around. Donors all around. So Minnesota, I don't know. I keep having to like go back and find it.
AMA.
You probably don't even buy your man ice cream. I would make you buy me ice cream.
What a literal idiot that guy is.
First of all, it couldn't be farther from the truth. And Drew will confirm this. I bought him an ice cream maker. I ordered him and he's the one who should be making me ice cream. I bought him an ice cream maker and he hasn't even made ice cream with it yet. He's always like, I gotta get the ingredients. I'm like, what are the ingredients? Milk and sugar? What?
Flavor.
Your WIC card should cover that. Oh, shit.
AMA.
Are you single? Not really.
AMA.
Are you impressed with your 5-star WikiFeet rating? That must have gone up because
I got up. It was like 4.7.
It went up?
Every day.
I had no idea it went up. Booty ate or toes sucked? Booty ate. When are you going to come out west? I just shot my special out west. You missed it. Favorite bourbon? I don't drink. This person's not a fan. When are you coming to Atlanta? When the black people leave? How did you know Mabel was the right dog for you? I didn't. She's not. Mabel is a handful. No, I'm the type of person I can't live without a dog. Put my dog, R.I.P. Ernest, to sleep, and I lasted a total of 7, maybe 8 days without a dog. There. You were there. I was really devastated. Yeah, I think about this all the time. People are so obsessed with getting their 10,000 steps, get their 10,000 steps. And I'm like, get a dog. Get a dog. The pure dopamine hit that you get from a dog and just the added, it was disgusting out yesterday. Raining, pouring, and Mabel doesn't give a shit because she's like a wolf. She's like a real dog. So she loves being out no matter what the weather. The heat, I guess, is her least favorite. But we were waterlogged. But I am just such a true believer of you need the yin and the yang. You need the cold because you don't feel you can't feel thawed out unless you get really freaking cold. We were so drenched. We were so cold. I couldn't feel my toes, my fingers were shivering. I was wind blown yesterday and today. But what I do, I preheat my apartment. I fucking bump up the heat. And then you walk back in. It's like walking into a sauna. It's that coziness. You can't get that coziness if you're just in it all day. You have to go experience the elements. But that wasn't the question. How did I know Mabel was the right dog for me? I saw a picture of her. And then this little old man showed up with her in the back of a van. And I was just going to like, he's like, hands me a leash. And I was going to grab it with one hand. And he grabbed my other hand. He was like, 2 hands. Because she's a beast. Huh, Mabes? They're talking about you. And now she's just like such an important part of my life. I'm very lucky to have people in my life that are willing to stay here and care for her while I travel so I can still like do my job and go on vacays and stuff. Because she does love people so much. And she loves a lot of dogs. She has a lot of dog friends. But some dogs she doesn't like, and that's okay. Not everybody likes every person. So not every dog likes every dog. Have you ever been to Maine? So many times. I grew up in Massachusetts. Come on. I love Maine. I love the like Maine. They have these things called secret pools. It's like spring water. So you can see all the way down to the bottom. It's gorgeous. Love Maine. Love the lobster roll from Maine. If you take this is a good question because I need suggestions. If you take pre-workout, favorite brand or flavor? I cannot find a pre-workout, and this really might be the clip because I need to know this so bad, that doesn't have fake sugar in it.
Hey, Pat, clip this.
Is that going to be on the pod? I cannot find a pre-workout that doesn't have stevia or monk fruit or some like stays on your tongue sweetener. So if you guys can find me, I'm sure somebody's going to just be like, just do salt. And I get it, but like I want more electrolytes than just salt. So tag a brand, let me know. I just like, that's why I can't do so many like protein powders and stuff too. I have a tough time digesting like whey. I can't do any almond flour. And I hate with a vengeance like people who drink diet soda. I don't understand. Like I don't like it sits on your tongue all day. Even my Yay Day has like a little bit of it. And it's like, and it's a tiny amount. It's like almost undetectable, but it's still, I can still feel it on my tongue. I hate it. I hate it. I bet RFK is going to make it illegal. What? Do you know of any pre-workout? You don't even work out, so why would you know? All you know is pre-cum. All you do is pre-ejaculate. Come to Texas was just there. Why did you and Lewis break up? Because he started dating someone else while we were dating. When are you coming to San Diego? I want to go to San Diego so bad. Again, tag a club. I'd love to go to San Diego. Joe List was just there. He's like, you've never been? I've never been. Have you been to San Diego?
Yeah, I have family there. It's nice.
Why
but
are we
it's
going?
too much of a vacation and there's too many homeless people, unfortunately.
I heard the homeless is a problem.
It's a problem.
What's the club there?
There's La Jolla Comedy Store.
That's in San Diego?
La Jolla, yeah. La Jolla, San Diego.
What
And then
about...
there's American Comedy Club.
Yeah, we got to go there.
American Comedy Company or something.
When did you know you wanted to be a comedian? It's funny. I've been funny my whole life, but I was told by people that I wasn't, namely my high school boyfriend, Tom Harrington.
Fuck that guy.
He was really funny, and I was willing to admit that he was funny. And like before we met, I was just known as like the funny girl. Like I was cracking up the lunch table. It was just Kerryn's the go-to funny girl on the talent show, whatever, and all the plays. She's funny. And then he would, and I think he was probably negging me, but I really took it to heart. And I was like, you know, if somebody tells you something enough, you can like start to believe it. So it wasn't until I was in college that I did like a play where we had to do 5-minute talent. And it was supposed to have to do with our feet. This guy was probably a rapist. I did a lot of questionable things when I was in college in New York. But I was like, oh, I'll do stand up. I'll do like 5 minutes of stand up. And it was a great lesson because the first night I killed and I was like, oh, this is my job now. I'm meant to do this. And the second night I did well, but it wasn't nearly as good as the first night. And I think right then I could have been like, oh, maybe not. But I was like, nah, I think it's going to be like this. Highs and lows, which is fine. I mostly kill.
AMA.
Yeah, we're doing an AMA.
This can be anything.
Favorite movie, Dirty Dancing.
Boring question.
Will you post more pics of you on the toilet if you need that? Sure.
Here, Mabel.
Oh, why are you taking her?
Just look how obedient she is to an alpha male dominant species that I am.
And she's madly in love with you.
Yes. Ask me anything. That was a stupid question, by the way.
Which
What's your
one?
favorite movie? It's like you have like one shot to ask Kerryn Feehan a question. Right?
I'm very like forthcoming. I feel like people know all there is to know about me. There's no secrets.
Right. I already knew that was your favorite movie.
I know.
Just by
I have a
looking at
little poster in my bedroom. I love Dirty Dancing. I love it so much. That's why I like the Don Cesar Hotel in Tampa, which wasn't open, or St. Pete, when I wanted to stay there because of the stupid hurricane. I was bummed out. All right, what else, Pat? Help me.
I don't know.
Produce.
Podcast.
Shows have been great lately. Stand was really fun. Did a couple New York Comedy Club spots. I had some crowd work with a guy in an electric wheelchair, and I feel like we're never going to see it. I don't think the tape happened. But I really want to show the world how much fun we had together because I can't stop thinking about him. He was cute.
You're liking crowd work.
No, I mean, I mostly do material, but you got an electric wheelchair in the front row.
You can't not address it.
I mean, you can, but
no, it's not.
My thing is, if the electric wheelchair guy sat in the front row, he wants some attention, and I'm not saying be cruel.
You don't think maybe it's like an ADA requirement that he's there?
Perhaps might be a fired thing.
Fire hazard.
Yeah.
Get out first.
Watching Tracy Carnazzo walk over him to get on stage was maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. She's like swinging a thigh over his head. I'm like, Tracy. Tracy cracks me up, dude. Shout out to Tracy Carnazzo. Shout out to Chris Scopo because we had a little mishap with a gig that we were supposed to do. We got to get him on the pod.
What happened Friday?
What does this mean? 2 minutes left?
Dude, you're so out of this game.
Yeah, what?
It means 2 minutes.
But how long have we gone?
It's been 32. I don't know how you do anymore these days.
We're going to do 45,
all
okay?
Right. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get out of here.
Pat's the one who forgot his freaking main producer thing.
I do have the receipt for you, by the way. So
I'm not paying for that. For your fuck up. Give me that receipt. I'll wipe my poop on it.
And then we'll sell it on Patreon. Look out for it on Patreon.
I took Mary's class today. And Mary's one of my favorite teachers. And she teaches Mondays at 8:15. So I missed her. She said it was 6 weeks. I don't think it's been 6 weeks, but it is true. I was Chicago, Tampa, Turk. So it's possible. But I was like, not 6 weeks. She's like, she told me she had a dream about me. That was a hard belch.
Back with that.
What? The belch? Yeah, but I get to see Ron tomorrow.
Who's Ron?
Ron's my favorite gay instructor. They know Ron.
I don't know Ron. I'm out of the loop.
He's got to do the pod. I've been taking ass classes on Saturdays, though, with my girl Kaylee at Solace. Highly recommend. I think she teaches like Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, but Saturdays she does a 9 and 11. And this is the type of class, like if you want your butt to be sore for 2 days, take this class. It's hip thrusters. It's Bulgarians. It's, I was hip thrusting 175. I could hip thrust, a grown man into oblivion. I don't know. A man that weighs 175 pounds.
I don't know a man that weighs 175 pounds. I either know men who are over 200 pounds or under 150 pounds.
What? How much does Jared weigh?
Definitely has to be under 150, right?
Under 150?
Yeah.
He's a skinny mini.
Come on.
What about Joe Harari?
Oh, under 110.
Yeah, I know. He weighs 98. He weighs Holocaust pounds.
Shout out Joe Harari.
Love Joe.
Shout out the Holocaust.
I love Joe too. I don't see him enough.
Right, because he's so skinny.
Walk right by him. I mean, that's my life, you guys. I walk the dog. I go to the gym. I clean my apartment. I mess it up again. I take a nap. I do podcasts. I go do spots. My episode of Jim Norton's pod should be coming out soon. So keep your
some cool stuff.
Eyes peeled for that. And the special's dropping soon. And Tire season 2 is coming out. Hopefully. Your girl needs some heat. I'm in the last 2 episodes, if anything, though. So
you're not supposed to tell them.
They might have cut me. No, we can get hype. The fiends can get hype. We need it. We need the love. Because I'm paying these fucking SAG dues now, but I'm like not getting like sent out on acting auditions, which is my fault. I should be more proactive.
How much are SAG dues? Be transparent.
$3,500
A year?
I think so.
What do you get?
I don't know. I think I get like protection or health insurance or some shit. I don't know. I hate
SAG.
reading.
You get SAG.
Yeah, you get to be not considered for non-union. like yeah, I gotta get some more acting gigs. Can you do that?
I don't know. Can you act more enthusiastic right now?
I gotta get my acting gig. And why can't I just like get like a antidepressant commercial? Are you sad? This drug is 60% effective. Get on an SSRI now. Do you hate having erections? Get on an SSRI.
No, I don't. Thank you for asking.
That was a bad sip. What are you pointing at?
I just had a zinger. So that's what I do.
That's what your erections look like?
Yes.
Do you think the Giants are going to be good next year, Pat?
No. They're not going to be good ever again.
Why?
Eli Manning's gone, and Eli Manning was the best, luckiest thing to ever happen to the Giants. And it's a real shame. Hey, for my sports listeners listening out there, you know, it's a shame that he wasn't inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
There's some like writers out there who don't believe he deserves it.
Yeah.
He's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He like ranks fourth in like all these categories and like all of that. Not as good as
guys. Imagine if Pat had a podcast. This would be it.
Yeah, he'd be so lucky.
It'd be
Seriously,
it'd be the Suck Eli Manning Off Pod.
Yes, good name. I'll Google that. So you can stay good.
Suck Eli Dry.
Suck Eli Dry Pod. Suck. Damn it! The podcast names are always taken.
Tom Brady's so hot.
Tom Brady's hot. He's in the booth now.
Yeah.
He's an analyst.
I love the thing that Shane posted in his story about that kid on the, I think he's a receiver on the Eagles who's small. He's like 166 pounds.
Devontae Smith.
Yes.
Is that
He's
him?
so sweet. Yes.
Cute man.
And he was so cute and he did so well. And what's their quarterback's name? Jalen Hurts.
Who every girl
Oh, he's gorgeous.
He's
He's
like,
stunning.
oh, that's a husband.
Yeah.
That's my
He already has a girl though.
and all the girls want him.
Yeah, you're not gonna get him. I mean, you want a Super Bowl winning NFL quarterback.
I don't mean to sound racist, but this is
What?
it's the first time in a long time like female sports viewers
Uh-huh.
are like head over heels over like a black quarterback.
Not a white guy.
It's usually like
not-
the Tom Brady type
Right.
or the Jared Allen type.
Yeah, Donovan McNabb never really did it for me.
No. Michael Vick.
No.
No, right?
You think Mabel will let Michael Vick in here?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, he's gorgeous. He's like
coming in.
manicured. His eyebrows are perfect. He's got an all-female management team. Sexy as fuck.
That's powerful.
It's hot.
He's a feminist. like
Yeah.
me.
You're not a feminist. You're
I
a
am.
Muslim.
No, I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian. Catholic feminist.
He's Lebanese.
Lebanese Catholic feminist. Vegan.
You're not a vegan.
I can say it though.
So all of the stuff that RFK is going to do, I'm really excited about.
I'm excited too.
People are like, oh my God, he's so dangerous. He's going to make it. No, he's not. If you want a vaccine, go get a vaccine. There's no way he's going to make vaccines illegal. If they exist, if they're out there and you really want one, go get them. Get yourself, vaccinate the shit out of your kids. Give your fucking 1-day-old a hepatitis C shot or B or D or whatever shot you want. Like, who cares? All he wants to do is make these drug companies that make these things with these side effects held accountable. And like, there's been lots and lots of studies of like shit that's jacked up. I mean, I've said it a million times. I never got the second shot, but I think the first COVID shot gave me shingles. Also, everybody is sick right now. Legit, everyone I know has the flu or norovirus. And I swear both of those viruses tried to get me, but they didn't. Because I take glutathione on the daily, which really strengthens your immune system. It's a very powerful antioxidant. It tastes like shit. I take it in goo form. It tastes like sulfur. It tastes like farts. It tastes like rotten eggs.
Like slime?
Yeah, it's slime.
It's slime.
Yeah. It's slime. It tastes like rotten eggs, and I can't live without it. And before I fly, I'm either getting an immunity IV drip with like a shit ton of vitamin C, or I'm taking 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C also in goo form. I haven't been sick. I'm just saying, knock on wood. Please don't get me. I usually do like catch shit. And then my asthma gets really bad and it sucks. But for whatever reason, this cold and flu season, your girl, strong like ox.
Right. So it's goo form. How does that like what's the texture? Is that like
Come.
Oh. Because I've never tasted cum.
Do you want to try this glutathione?
No.
I'll make you do it on camera if you do it.
No.
You want it?
No, what does it do?
I just said what it does.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening.
It strengthens your immune system. It's a really powerful antioxidant. It cleans out your liver. So if you ever drink.
No, I don't drink. I just smoke weed.
You used to drink a little though, didn't you?
Yeah, I drink on occasion or like when I'm partying.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah.
When I'm at Joy Face dancing disco. Yeah.
That's so the opposite of what I was like. Like once alcohol hits my vein or is in my blood system, I got to keep it in there at some level.
It's in your genetics, baby.
Yeah, obviously I'm 100% Irish. And half my fucking family died of alcoholism. My Uncle Bob died of obesity and alcoholism. And he was shout out Uncle Bob, R.I.P. He used to say shit like, I'm running out of skin. He was so fat. He was my drinking buddy when I was in college, though. But he would get too hammered in front of my hot college friends, and they'd have like their tits out and everything. And he would whisper to me at some point in the night, he's like, I gotta go home before I become creepy Uncle Bob. I'm like, all right. But he always knew.
That's good. He never engaged.
No, he was a good person. Very good person.
Uncle Bob.
That's your contribution? You're just repeating? You fucking suck. You better start working out. You know what I want to do? You know my idea for a show, and I've said it so many times? It's the fits and the fats. You pair up two comedians, one fit and one fat. These are my examples. Louis and Zach, me, Tracy Carnazzo. And you compete. And you like change the parameters a little bit so that, you know, they make sense for men and women. Like, and then it's like stuff that like fat people could excel at too. Like lifting, they're probably strong. You know, cardio, they're going to struggle. That's where I come in. So it's like an obstacle course for teams.
It sounds mean, but yeah, I would pay to watch Zach versus Tracy. Anything,
right?
Yeah, like a potato sack race.
Yes,
perhaps.
They're like, "Where's the potatoes?"
The balancing an egg on the spoon.
Yeah. Tracy ate her egg. New egg for Tracy. We're gonna fly in a new egg. I think Tracy's going to be happy with how much she's been mentioned this episode. Or she doesn't listen.
That's a good show concept.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I've said it so many times on so many platforms and nobody's jumping on it.
It's because we're not doing it independent, yo. Like these streamers, they don't want to give you this money.
Yeah.
For the show. Because, you know, they're scared.
Yeah.
Dude, you just got to do it on your own.
I know. Well, it's like the inspiration comes from all these, like, have you seen these Hydrox competitions? No, you're fat. You got to change your algo.
No, it's
like
that. My algo is gyms and like
mukbangs,
workout people.
No way.
Reaching out to men over 200 pounds. We want you to do this challenge.
Well, at least you're not on Ozempic.
No, I can't. I wouldn't do it.
That's smart. Just do it the good old fashioned way. But there are these competitions because I am on like the very bottom end of my fit fam, you know, crew. But I'm in a group chat with like the gym bros. And, you know, some of the, like my girl, Monica, she's fucking diesel. She works out all day, every day. And she competes in these things. And it's like, some of it's running and lifts and deadlifts and squats and like, farmer carries and stuff. You know, what's so funny? Farmer carries. What? Should we wrap it up? Are we done?
Do you have any more AMAs?
Let's see if anyone came in.
Let's close it out on one last Ask Me Anything.
But maybe nobody
Ask
asked, so
me
don't get them too
anything.
excited. I saw a girl last night at a show said I'm the reason she started comedy, and I'm like,
oh, God.
You better be good.
Is she hot?
Okay, two things we got. Yeah, she's really cute. I know. She's like, this fucking decent old bitch can do it. I'll fucking do it. I'm like, God damn it. Why did you ever get involved with Lewis? You're so pretty and nice. So I know, like, yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm not nice. I'm not nice.
Is this Louis Feehans or OnlyFeehans?
Honestly.
God.
Please lower your OnlyFans subscription price. No. Can you come play Empire Comedy Club in Portland, Maine? That's two questions. That's two questions from Maine. We got to get your girl to Maine this summer because my family would love to come. We can do the Maine gig. Where's Nicole? Is she okay? Nicole is doing great. Will you post more pics of you on the toilet? Oh, we already did that one. I'm sure there's stuff I forgot to cover. Check out Micah Fox's podcast. Great hang, though, because she, I believe, is going to do a more in-depth review of our time in Turks and Caicos. So she's got great stories that I'm going to let her tell. She had these, like, bathroom incidents every night. Every restaurant I went to. We had the best fucking food. I had this mahi with, like, a mango chutney, coconut rice. Oh, my God, it's making me hungry. Dynamite. Coco Bistro. If you just happen to be in Turks and Caicos, Coco Bistro is my number one. Marine Room was my number two. We went to this place, Infinity, that was also delicious. And then we got a lot of recs from Mango Reef, but we didn't have time to go there. But if you're on the island, you should go there. Also, Customs going there, totally fine. Customs coming back, a shit show. I got to get global entry. Download the mobile passport app if you are coming back to the United States. You will not wait in the super long line. It'll be like a fourth as long. And those are my tips. Follow the pod, subscribe to the OnlyFans, come see me on the road. I'm in Glen Falls on Friday, but it's already sold out, so it doesn't matter. We should have gigs coming up in did you stop recording? It'd be so funny. I think we're going to be in Michigan the end of March. I think we're going to do a little Michigan run. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Goodbye.
Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.